And we are back. The Delian Company, episode 5. The most popular Daggerheart actual play series in the Greater Manchester area. Can't confirm that, but I think it's true.
It's probable.
Yeah, there might be some of the group in Bury who are a bit more entertaining than us, but...
I've always said, fuck Bury.
Last I checked, Bristol had not been integrated into the Greater London. I know our hallowed new Prime Minister, has achieved many great things, but annexing Bristol, I don't think is yet on his roll of victory.
And mentioned 2 minutes in. Reset the clock.
Well, yeah, I guess... Well, I'm counting it like the channel is. The HQ is in Greater Manchester, so... You guys are my satellite, offices.
Mm.
Yeah.
Be your Warden of the South.
Mm-hmm. We left off. Well, last week I forgot to do my new rule, which is let you guys summarise what happened. But last week there really is not much to summarise what happened because you finished the ritual, you leveled up, you had a long rest. That's about it.
Oh,
Pretty
we
good stuff, though.
resisted torturing a person? Did we? Or did we torture him a little bit?
Who did you torture?
The chap.
Miatschild?
The lad.
I think he's...
Don't worry. I'm forgetting. That happened way earlier. I'm wasting time again.
Yeah, that was Miatschild.
He redeemed himself by plotting the ritual.
Exactly.
Now he has free will to decide what he wants to do.
Yes, you made it back to your camp. You helped... Well, Keedo single-handedly buried all of the skeletons so they couldn't rise again. Who had the emblem of a house of Voldaean upon their person. And you made it back to camp. Had a little long rest. And what did you guys choose to... You all healed back up, everything back up, or you...
I believe there was some preparation being done.
Yes.
With why can I not remember Mike's character's name yet? It's not in there yet.
Worcester.
Certainly Worcester and Veyn were preparing, but I don't know if they were joined by anyone.
I think you can guess what Bernard would have been doing. He had a lot of HP.
Polishing his shell?
Yeah. Buffing it out as well. He's got to get all the scratch marks out that he took.
Yeah, the buff out.
And drinking lots of Gatorade
That seems
and
likely.
cups of tea to calm down that stress as well. He had lots to recover in every sense there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so did you go for the armor? No. Surely the HP and the stress, right? Recovery?
HP and stress, yeah.
Yeah. You still had some armor left.
Two armor's nothing. I've still got 4 armor slots. We'll deal with that later.
Nice. Well, let me switch to Dealing Camp Day. Da-da! And it is the day that the company depart Whiteleaf. You're leaving the tutorial zone. Finally.
A lovely time, yeah.
Yes, and very enjoyable. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Is anyone mounted as they travel, or are you all you on foot, or how does it work?
I'm
Galapa ride.
Someone ride Bernard very slowly.
I don't think Keedo has a horse.
Wait, hang on. I've got something for this.
I think
he's not here today, but
I think Bernard and probably Worcester are probably in a cart of some kind, being carried rather than on a horse. I feel like that's cruel to a horse.
Hmm. Oh, but you're being carried by a cart.
That's different. That's fine.
Right, yeah. Some sort of military cart. A couple of little tortoises in there with some grass and some little paddling pool. Yeah, love it.
While not necessarily born into a highborn house, I can't see Veyn travelling on foot as this sort of court wizard and advisor. That just seems a little uncouth. So do believe that Veyn would be travelling on that.
So Veyn.
I mean, I've done myself in there with the naming of the character, haven't I? And because what's going to happen is I'm going to keep doing things that are Veyn.
Mm-hmm.
And
Maybe by the end of the adventure, you will not be so vain. She will learn some humility.
I believe the songs are about other people.
Yeah.
Ooh, humility. I just did a whole campaign having humility. I don't think this is for me.
That's true.
Yeah.
No pagan path for you, pilgrim path for you.
We'll see.
We'll see. As your company leaves Whiteleaf, you move through your camp along the main road through the town, and you're quite popular in Whiteleaf, your company. So a lot of the people come to wave you off. Wish you good luck on your future endeavors. And you see the woman Furbolg, who gave you the quest, the burial quest. She kind of comes up to someone's bestride a horse. Was it you, Keedo? Yeah. Comes up to you and says, and expresses her thanks for putting her husband's soul to rest, and says, I spoke to the druid Gooseberry, and he asked me to give you this. He found it in the burial grounds. And she hands you a metal implement with teeth on it. And this is the treasure skeleton key.
Oh.
Get it? Because skeletons.
The skeletons. That's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Well,
Skeletor key.
And let me just double check what it does, because I decided this like 3 weeks ago.
What do you mean? Were you saying we weren't supposed to be in that battle for 2.5 weeks?
I've completely lost it. Well, I'll get it up eventually, but I believe it's like, it helps you open doors, right? I think it's like a advantage on lock picking or something.
When you use this key to open a locked door, you gain advantage on the finesse roll.
I was correct.
Excellent.
Wow. Well, Keedo will sort of respectfully nod to her and rotate his bezels in deference and say, "You are too kind, lady. I did only my duty to Fracas and to humanity itself, Verbolgity itself." You and your family live in safety from now on.
He says, "Oh, well, if you have no need for it, I will keep it and sell it. Gooseberry said it would be useful."
It certainly will be.
I think, Veyn, you have a spell, right, that lets you open locks.
I did
I
just
see that.
acquire one that I think it might only allow me to lock locks.
Well, now you can
But
do
I'll need to reread it to be
both.
sure. We could just play a little mini game all night. Oh, Keedo, we forgot to prepare because we were playing Locky Unlocky all night.
He she locks them again. It's lucky. Unlucky.
Let's see. Yes, indeed. It is one of those. It is one of those particularly situational spells that I'm glad is in my grimoire,
Yes.
and I hope to use once throughout the campaign.
Yeah. This is when you
But
mark
also in
me
the-
down.
Also, oh yeah, because I got to the end of the campaign, there was nothing worth looking. But as it happens on page 2 of the Book of Vagras is teleportation. So, you know, you win some, you lose some.
Oh, yeah. Got to teleport behind that door you just locked, right? That's it.
Help, I've put myself in prison. You know, we could have a lot of fun if Goofy was one of our keywords.
I know. I know. At least we're goofy outside of the game.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the difference. Yeah.
If you're listening, Michael.
You're listening in your sunbed, lathering yourself.
And your Tory lounger. There's a boomer towel.
Penning your new article on how you don't like it when you share a lift with a fungrel, but kind of excites you. Same time. So you.
This towel's made exclusively from animal fur. Sorry, I'm done.
Oh.
So you have left Whiteleaf, and you're travelling towards Hilltop finally, and the route takes you through kind of a mountainous, a mountain range basically, and there's one. The road goes through a ravine, crevasse. I don't know. It's like, you know, you're going through and there's like cliffs either side. And you're up. I'm assuming you guys are all up near the front with Commander Bodges. Maybe Worcester Sauce is zip zap zopping up, scouting about. And you turn a corner and you come across this scene when it loads. It's a rock slide. The path is blocked.
Oh.
I used the skeleton key on it.
No, you press E like Space Marine 2 and you just boot it. Job done.
Why don't we have one of those?
I know, Bernard. Where's your domain card to kick massive amounts of rock?
This
Wow.
might actually be.
Well, speaking of,
This could actually be a less bullshit opportunity for Keedo to use his incredible strength experience, as opposed to maybe it should be I hit people harder with my axe. But the first thing that Keedo actually does, I hope people will recognise this is not metagaming. As someone who comes from an itinerant tribe that has had to travel across the lands and keep itself safe from bandits and raiders and so on, the first thing that enters Keedo's mind on seeing a suspicious rock slide in the middle of the ravine that we come across is we're going to get ambushed. So Keedo would very quickly kind of call a halt and call the outriders to kind of spread out a bit from the column and start scanning the tops of the ravine to left and right.
Nice, yeah. And I think the commander is sort of pulls up with his horse and is inspecting it, and it's like, I think this picture is not necessarily doing it justice. Like, it is like completely rock slide in, you know, like 20 feet high kind of thing. And you're all there and having a think about what to do, and he's looking back and he's looking at the sun and he's saying, we need to get the relic to Hilltop in the next 2 or 3 days at most. This is going to take at least that long to clear, even with all the company working together. I think you officers should go ahead to Hilltop, take the relic. We will meet you there in a few days. Thoughts?
Expedient, my lord. I don't really see another option.
Street. But we will be rather vulnerable on the road with just us, perhaps. A couple of the Outrider Carter could come with us.
Nothing vulnerable with me alongside you.
Indeed,
Come on.
but your shell is large, but not quite large enough to cover all of us the whole journey, I fear.
Well, he's giving it a good go.
Yeah, are you sure about that so far?
Yeah, we're just gonna get all the way to Hilltop, staying in sort of 5 meters radius
Very
all the
close.
way,
Yeah.
like a little unit.
Fact.
Forte studo.
Actions.
That's very appropriate, given the meaning of the word testudo.
Thank you for explaining the joke.
Yeah.
So I need to relieve myself.
No.
No. So
Would
yeah.
be
So
of
the.
benefit.
Oh no, go ahead. Go ahead, PC.
I was just supporting, just supporting Keedo. So no, go on.
Yeah. Yeah, he says, well, I believe if you ascend these cliffs, you'll be able to take a small footpath over the mountains that will get you down and hopefully out of danger. I believe this is where we are meeting our spy master who has come back from that route. Perhaps he can lead you to Hilltop. And then, as if summoned by their name, who appears, Hodge, jumping down from the rocks?
Yes, jumping down from the rocks is a much, much smaller figure than Bernard. A small 3 and a bit foot tall monkey fellow, dressed surprisingly well for someone who is jumping down from rocks. Like, the members of the company will obviously be used to this monkey, knowing that beneath this finery he will be wearing armor, but despite everything, you're also all aware that appearances very much matter to this figure. He is, if you're familiar with monkey species, he is like an anthropomorphic version of an emperor tamarin monkey. So he is short black fur with the long mustache. That's basically like a long beard, usually twirled up as well in very hipster style. And his name is Meunier Poivier. He is very posh and very whatever the equivalent of French is in this. I will swap my sheet over to that to a much, much less bullshit character.
What's the species called again? I'm over to find the...
He's a simian.
I clicked on Meunier. I noticed that Meunier's pronouns are Sir / my lord.
It asked me to pick some. I thought they were the most appropriate.
And pronouns they are, so fair enough. Sort of.
Mechanically, this is a syndicate rogue instead. A rogue in much more Blades in the Dark, kind of Mistborn, magic-y kind of rogue than the D&D.
Yeah, and well, I'm going to have to memorize your name.
Meunier.
And the commander says, Meunier, welcome back. Hope the travels weren't too uncomfortable for you. I was just telling the rest of the officers that you will lead them over the mountain to Hilltop with all haste.
The path is easy. This should not take us too long at all. As long as they can follow me up the rock. No, I did it just like this. They can do it just like that.
And he says, Yes, and on that note, Ensign, what's Bernard's surname actually? Bernard Helisson. Yes, it's Ensign Helisson. I'm going to need you to stay with the company, protect us on this road. We are at a significant disadvantage, being trapped in this ravine.
At a disadvantage while I'm here.
Well, exactly. And I don't want to see you fall from that cliff, if I'm honest.
Which is ironic because Bernard grew up in Clifftop areas
Yeah,
and
he's
everything.
Ridgeborn, yeah.
He's a Ridgeborn.
Couldn't even kill you with a cliff.
I don't think the company needs to deal with 2 landslides.
It would be fine. I'd clear a path. If I went down, I'd take the cliff with me.
And if I must say, Sir Poivier, always impressed to see you scouting up through the hills in your finery.
We must keep our appearances. You never know who we are going to encounter on the way.
We used to know a monkey with a chainmail waistcoat, didn't we?
Specially crafted,
Mm-hmm.
apparently.
In the Caribbean, yeah, in the 1700s. Nice. Well, as you're preparing your going to fetch your gear, the commander asks for a private word, Keedo.
Yeah. Keedo we won't say anything, but he'll sort of with respectful little bow and follow.
Yep. He pulls you to the side of the road, and covered by the sound of the turtles getting out of their cart and grabbing all their shit. The commander says, how is the relic? Has it suffered any damage since leaving Whiteleaf?
So, Keedo reaches into an inside pocket of the robe that he wears over the top of his kind of natural armor, or tunic-y robe, I should say, and pulls out a glass flask, a thick glass flask, kind of around the shape of like one of those smaller spirit bottles, like flattish in the dimensions of the bottle. And it's sealed with this like heavy brass cap and wax. And inside the bottle is sort of suspended, floating in what looks like air inside the bottle, a single bright white feather. And Keedo holds it up to the light and turns the bottle over and inspects it closely, and you see his bezel kind of rotating and his one big eye slightly changing tone of orange, and then puts it back away again and says to the captain, "'Tis in perfect condition, no damage."
He looks like relieved, gives you a nod. Says, "Excellent. I'm entrusting this to you, Keedo, to reach Hilltop in one piece. It is the utmost importance. It's not simply our payday that rides on this, but the reputation of the whole company. I will meet you there as soon as I can." And one more thing, if I may. And he looks around and he says, "I would like you to take Billy with you on this journey. I promised his father that I would toughen him up, show him the world, but so far all he's done is sit in the camp and play songs. Maybe you can show him a bit of the real world."
"I will follow your orders, as always, but a non-combatant among our ranks will only slow us down." We will do our best.
But he does have some barred domain cuts, which are pretty good, so might be useful.
I don't know what those are, but I hope they'll be useful in the road ahead.
He just spends the next 45 minutes explaining like domain cards and Daggerheart to you,
No,
like that scene.
Thunderbolt symbol isn't it? It's not AP'd. I know what I was going to say, and that is that I'd forgotten who Billy was, if he was mentioned before. And when you said, I want you to bring Billy with you, I promised his father. For some reason in my head, I was picturing an animal, like a goat. Like,
He's a furbolg. Yeah, Billy Larkspur, the your fifer, your musician, company musician.
I had forgotten that he had stats. So, like, let's retcon what I said and just say something more like.
To be fair, you know, it wasn't far from the truth, because to you he does seem just like a civilian, right? He just plays music. He can play like military marches and things, but apart from that, he's been just more of a kind of a mascot, really, which is why he wants you to take him on. So I did make him a sheet. He is a level 1 bard, so he can play some songs for you and stuff in battle and maybe not die.
Hope not.
Well, if that's all, Captain, we must prepare for our ascent.
Of course. Not Godspeed, obviously, because this is a fantasy world, but good luck. Gods/magic/nature speed.
I think you can really just make up literally any of your own phrases, and it just works when you're in the fantasy land.
I'll make up some sun-related ones for Keedo at some point.
Yeah.
Grey Castle say.
If anyone wants any fire or ash-related ones, I am so well versed in making those up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Ollie, it would just be Light Last. Light Last Soul.
Yeah. Trying to find, where's that little world overview? Because they've got the what do they call their gods?
Oh, I found it all nice. There's an easy. There's
Fallen
a list
gods.
at some point. I've forgotten where it sits. Oh, handouts. It's at the top of handouts.
The fallen gods and the new gods.
It's just a map. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, anyway.
Well.
Yes. So, anything else you'd like to do before you start your ascent up the cliff?
I think Keedo would. I'll describe this very briefly, and we don't have to play it out. But I think Keedo would like wander amongst the men and women of the company, and just see if anyone like looks particularly exhausted or down, or just kind of check in with people to see if they need any chaplainly advice before he leaves the company.
Mm-hmm. I'm afflicted by a bold patch.
Rub this on it. It won't help.
Sun cream.
It will burn, and the pain will teach you a lesson.
Save up for a trip to Turkey, my friend. It's your last hope. Nice. Meunier, we'll say that you've been probably waiting a few hours at this sort of rendezvous, or you assume that this is where the company will stop anyway. So, yeah, I'm sure you have like a short rest before refilling your pack and clambering up the cliff like a little monkey.
Empty bottle of wine or something that's now like looking kind of tucked behind a rock.
Mm-hmm. Oh, littering. But yeah, chaotic evil. Cool. I mean, this is what Daggerheart call an environment. So it's like it basically has a data sheet itself,
Oh.
which contains special rules for traversing it. Basically, like the environment is a enemy kind of thing.
That's fun.
Yeah, so this is called Cliffside Ascent. So I have a countdown with 12 pips, and you have to roll to remove those pips, and other things happen as well.
Interesting points of question here. Keedo can fly.
Mm-hmm.
And he can also pay a stress to carry another creature his size or smaller while he flies. Now, I don't want that to just be an auto skip if that will be not fun. So,
I think you're perfectly within your rights to do that. I don't want to say you can't use your rules because that would be too easy. I mean, it still means three other people have to do this, right?
Sure. I just wanted to call it out in the spirit of us doing things communally these days, and and, like I just wanted to call it out. Like if you'd planned like some more to this than meets the eye, I didn't want to make that less valuable. I just be like, oh, actually, I can fly, so I just fly the hobbits to Mordor. Like,
that's why no one in D&D can fly until like level 7, right, or something crazy. Yeah, it's true actually. I mean, like the eagles, perhaps you are too proud to do a ferry service to carry everyone individually, maybe, but I don't know.
I mean, it would also cost you all of your stress mechanically, but also it would fatigue you, I imagine, massively. So,
I think like mechanically it would make sense. It would also be like not correct. So yeah, I like that that Keedo wouldn't do it for everyone. I had thought that he would probably pick up Billy and fly Billy to the top.
Yeah. At least while the commander's watching.
Yeah, exactly.
Look after Billy.
Like, he's a
Come
little
on,
bit
Billy.
sniffy towards the idea of like
Get up
having
the cliff.
to be this guy's manliness life coach. So I think he'd just sort of be like, "Come here, music boy. We don't want you breaking a hip on the ascent." And yeah, he'll extend his wings and zoom up with Billy in arms.
About halfway up, maybe 3/4, Billy says, "Oh, you know what? I forgot my loot. Can we go back and get my loot?"
Sorry, I can't hear you over the rushing of air. You'll have to tell me when we get to the top.
My loot! I've got to go back. Drop me now.
Spagoot? We don't have any spagoot on this journey.
A lion up his
3/4 of
bottom
the way
or
up,
something.
you start to hear the signature sound of flat cannons. Teach you to fly in my game.
Oh, actually, no. This is actually interesting because this has turned this kind of challenge of ascending the cliff into that game where you have to carry the sheep, wolf, and lettuce in the boat.
Unfamiliar with this particular challenge, but I imagine it's a logic puzzle.
Yeah, so you have to get them across the river, and you can only carry one at once. If you leave the sheep with the lettuce, the sheep eats the lettuce. You leave the wolf with the sheep, the wolf eats the sheep. So what I'm saying is, you leave Billy Larks up on a cliff, he's going to get eaten by a giant eagle, isn't he?
Oh. But maybe.
Again, I can't quite hear you. It's... I do notice how high that fear counter is, though. So
there's some skeletal remains up there. It's no biggie. So it's everybody waiting for Air Keedo to come and pick them up? Or how many stress do
No,
you even
no.
have?
That is woefully undignified and not something that a court mage or former court mage will be having anything to do with. Seeing Keedo carry a struggling, shouting Billy up who'd forgotten his loot.
Maybe you'd be so
Veyn
good
sighs.
to get it for him.
Veyn sighs. Thinks, everything's always so literal with some of these people. She picks up the loot, looks at the top of the cliff, and casts a spell to transport herself, hopefully, up the cliff. And she opens the Book of Vagras. No action available. Some of the other ones are working. No. Let's just try that. For God's sake. I'm sure I have something for this. Hang on.
Zip, zap, zoop.
Oh, wait, hang on. So, can we say I used my experience court mage for this?
I don't think so.
It's only because it would then allow me to re-roll it at the cost of stress using a different ability.
So how does it relate? How are you using your experience as a court mage to climb up this cliff?
Well, I suppose it's going to be hard for me to make this sound good. I'm not sure I want to try.
Okay, I've got an idea.
How you get up and down the library?
What it is?
She can be embarrassed for a moment as her arcane door fizzles out. Because we're not under
Meunier
any
stands in the background.
serious pressure, right?
Très bon, très bon. Wonderful.
She looks at Meunier and says, "All right, my lord. Well, maybe it's been a little while since I opened this one." And she brushes some dust off the grimoire and as again. I do have to check what I need to roll. I need to roll. I only need to beat a 13.
What does the spell actually do?
It is arcane door. I can spend a hope to create a portal from where I am to a point within far that I can see.
Okay.
And it closes once a creature has passed through it.
Are you assuming that the cliff is only far?
Meunier dives
Tall?
through it first.
I mean, I am assuming that at this point, unless you tell me otherwise.
Yeah, I should have said sorry. I feel like it's
Well, I suppose we don't think about height in terms of ranges.
if you want to get maybe halfway up and then cling on and do it again.
I still need to pass the spell. It cost me a hope to do it, so maybe we'll. I mean, look, she wants us to at least get halfway, and maybe she will be willing to go some other way on foot.
Yeah, and I will say failure with hope means you don't move any further up.
Failure with hope.
If you fail with hope, you just don't advance.
Oh right, yeah. Do I still get a hope from that roll?
Yeah, but I think you're just spending it, aren't you?
I will be spending it if I succeed. Yes. Let me stop dragging this out. I'll just try rolling again. So.
Do you have a plus modifier to anything?
Oh wait, no, I do. I do have a plus. Is that including it? Yeah, okay, so that's not including my bonuses, but that would still be... Oh no, that would be exactly what I need, 13.
Spellbone.
Right, so these don't have modifiers on them. I'll see to that in a minute. Really honing her focus in on this spell that she hasn't used since she was at the academy. She does manage to trace the patterns in the air and open a spectral gate. I think what happens, though, is she steps through it and expecting to be atop the cliff. She steps out of the door Right, that saves some bother. And as she steps out the door, she's like, "Oh, right, so still a bit to go then." And I think she waits there to see what everyone else will do.
Nice. Well, since you succeeded with Hope, ticked 2 on the clock. So I'll try and match the clock progress to everyone's kind of progress, I guess. And I'll give put 2 for Alex flying up Billy as well. Nice. Maybe over to Monsieur Meunier.
I mean, he would have been happy to wait for Keedo, but also he's quite impatient, and so he will just start slowly climbing up himself. But if he starts taking a while, he'll be like sitting there looking, pretending that Keedo is actually spotting that, and will wait for a delivery in a bit. But
And Keedo knows what a watch is as well.
He has an internal
and also,
clock,
like,
Yeah.
well, just go because Meunier's been here a while as well. One of the items that I do have from character creation, which I swear is just don't think I'm going to get to use it many other times. One of the options I got to pick was a grappling hook. So could I have kind of set that up? Kind of. I know it's not the whole cliff. It's not that long a rope. Even if we attach the 50-foot rope, I'm sure that's not the whole thing. But can I have kind of set the rope up in advance to something to my roll?
What is it? Some sort of flashback?
It doesn't actually have the thing with the grappling hook though is it doesn't actually have any mechanics to it. You pick it in character creation for a rogue, but there is no item actually in the game with a mechanical thing of what to use it for, other than just a narrative device.
Yeah. Do you you already get advantage to climbing? Do you for being a simian?
Yeah.
So I was gonna say have advantage.
Could I use it as like an experience?
Yeah. Or give it to somebody else, or
I mean, I'll spend the hope to use it, but can I spend a hope to, rather than use an experience, use the grappling hook as an experience to add a +2 to my roll?
yeah.
I feel like that's a kind of fair balance out on it.
Makes sense to me, mate.
Agility.
Agility. Whoa, big numbers.
Whoa.
But that's how you do. So as he's slowly just climbing past Veyn doing these spells, and let's need this bullshit.
Oh,
That's what a roll's supposed to look like.
So close to a critical as well.
That would have been nice.
Wowzers.
Look at all this sweet hope we're rolling, though.
Okay, won't do Worcester because he's not here. Let's go, Keedo. What are you doing next after dropping off Billy?
I'm gonna say probably just securing the area at the top of the cliff, like sweeping for any threats, like making sure that nobody's gonna come and beat us up the moment the other two get over the edge. He's not going to be taking too much care to look after Billy at this stage.
Veyn will shout up to the idling, swooping orc. Keedo, I'm not too proud to say I need a little help. Take this rope, will ya? Take it to the top.
I'm sorry, I can't quite hear you over the sorry.
It's really windy up here.
Seeing this, that he's shouting from the sky, she... I need to check if I had to roll for this as well, because that'd be annoying if I do. I'm not failing another spell roll while we're trying to get up a cliff.
Clear Keedo will attempt to catch the rope. He's just goofing around. Even though
I was maybe going to use another spell, but I'm not going to use the spell. Spend a hope to resolve the hearing challenge. Yes, 50 is 50 feet of rope enough to to ascend the second half of the mountain? Because that's how long my rope is.
Yes, I'd say so.
Excellent. So if this rope's set up, do we need to do a roll still with some modifiers, or do we just climb up, or what do you think?
I think you probably would still need to do some sort of roll to physically haul yourself up this rope.
That makes sense. Well, that sounds unfortunately like an agility.
And you're a
think
Katari.
I am a Katari. Unfortunately, my feline instincts. Okay. I would like to think there'll be some sort of benefit from the use of the rope.
I mean, I feel like hauling yourself up a rope is still as hard as rock climbing.
Climbing without a rope?
Mm,
I beg to differ.
If climbing with a rope was just as hard as climbing without a rope, people wouldn't climb with ropes.
it's a safety thing, isn't it? More than anything. Don't know. I'm not an expert.
Yeah,
I would consider climbing without a rope to be hard. I mean, it's not a vertical cliff, I have to assume. I assume this is a sort of a tough climb with the aid of a rope.
It's a fairly vertical cliff.
Oh, I mean, if you say it's no bonus, it's no bonus. I assumed it might be.
Let's do the same as Hodge with his grappling hook. If you want to do a point of hope to give you +2, then you can do that.
That sounds reasonable. Got +0 to agility.
What do you hope?
Anyway.
Somebody roll with fear. Come on.
Right, so this means
You have enough fear. Why do you want more?
I just add 2, don't I, to the roll?
Fill the bar.
Yes. To fill the bar, yeah, I get special points.
Fills the bar, he gets to use his ult and kill us.
There you go. There's your bloody fear.
Hooray!
All.
And I'm gonna spend that fear right now,
Oh.
and I'm gonna use this
Sure.
environment's fear
Rope
ability
death.
called Fall. The rope not been securely fastened by Keedo. Blame him.
I'm starting to feel she just climbed without the fucking rope.
Now, sowing discord amongst the party.
We just see a snapshot of this completely elaborate knot, and it's just going, just completely unraveling.
It's now canon that Keedo's shit at knots.
So
I see.
you are falling, and the next action can be used to save you. Otherwise, you hit the ground.
Right.
And actually roll based on the countdown progress, because that's how high you are.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So. Okay, I do
obviously-
have
Sorry,
a suggestion for this, which would be, while it isn't a direct a feature, or is a feature that doesn't affect this directly, I do feel the feline instincts feature again could be used like an experience, because it's well, it is what it says on the tin, but normally it lets me re-roll an agility roll that I've failed at the cost of hope. But if I
Okay.
could apply that instead to making an agility roll to use my feline instincts to
Sure.
and she's going to get to the top of this cliff hopefully one day, having displayed a lack of grace that she will not be pleased with.
Yeah.
Hey, it worked for Django Fett.
Okay, so I'm going to spend eine hope.
And hope.
I really wish should have just maybe just done another door, if I'm honest with you, but
Oh, and you fall into it like a portal in Portal.
well,
Oof.
Whoa!
she's so agile when she's under pressure. Maybe that's it. Doesn't do well when there's not enough pressure. More fear for the Fear Factory, though. So yeah, as the rope just comes loose, claws. Ding. I don't know if she's got like big claws or anything like that, but certainly she's able to maneuver herself onto a slightly rocky outcrop, perhaps causing some damage to her relatively fine clothing in the tumble.
Yes. Take a point of embarrassment, stress damage, indignity. Hermione said indignantly. Right. Well, let's go over to Garnier, Essence Garnier.
Seeing Veyn walking, Meunier will absolutely tut.
Oh,
And then
the French can tut, can't they? World class tutters.
It's a strong tut, if I'm honest.
Like you just asked to pay with card for an espresso in a Parisian cafe.
But he will shout down or across however Veyn distance at the moment. I'm assuming. I'd like to think because the score earlier, Meunier's climbed a little bit further than Veyn right now. He'll shout back with some speech that is imbued with a little bit of power in here. So this is going to mechanically clear a stress for you. You should really learn to be more careful. You do not know who is watching you right now. Climb with a bit more decorum.
Oh, thank you ever so much, Spy Master.
I'd like to think it's just like it kind of like drills into you a little bit like, yeah, okay, I've got to actually be a bit more careful, take my time, be a little bit slower rather than trying to show off and get to the top really quickly.
Using the rope.
Yes. Actually
Showing off
like a normal person.
using that rope.
Yeah, not even with a grappling hook on the end either.
But you can have one of your stress points back for that.
Excellent, thank you very much.
That was using my inspirational words where I get to choose your ally clears. I get
Truly inspired.
many tokens I have presence. Your ally clears a stress, your ally clears a hit point, or your ally gains a hope. Let's do that. Per long rest. And then, if I can climb as well, I'll do a bit of climbing to show off.
Oh, you can do both, can you?
If the camera's still on me, if you want the camera to move on, I'm happy to wait for my
I think
climb.
I think the camera zooms out, and we see kind of Keedo doing like a banking maneuver across, kind of further out from the cliff, overseeing. You got your cane clinging on like a cat on a climbing post on one bit. You've got Meunier scrambling up one side. I'm sure Worcester's like fucking making ice picks out of ice going up one side. You've got Billy Larks at the top, being like, "What do you guys got my loot? Come on, guys, I'm being serious."
Oh, I mean, the loot was definitely dropped in the fall by Veyn, because Veyn had picked it up.
Yeah. And then Keedo, you see like a hole in the cliff face, and this shimmering thing catches the light, this moving thing, and then it starts coming out of the hole in the cliff near Meunier, and it's coming out, and it's longer and longer and longer, and it looks like this snake-like creature made of almost like glass, and it's crawling along the cliff, and it's heading up towards where Billy Larks is like shouting down at the guys about his loot.
Well, Keedo would naturally swoop in closer. On the way, like as he's getting closer, trying to spy out. Basically work out whether this thing is obviously hostile. I mean, it basically is. So his plan is to swoop in and chop it off with his axe.
Chop it off. All right. you fly towards it, and as you fly towards it, I think Billy then starts to see it. It's like, guys, there's something coming. And then Meunier, I think you start to see it as well, crossing in front of you, and you see a glass snake.
Oh,
Could be friendly.
that's pretty cool.
That is
If
really
I wasn't
cool.
on a mountain.
I like its double eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. it's
So Keedo, yeah, go in for the strike.
Charm. That's not very good.
It's not very good. I'm gonna hit you right back as you
I bet
come
you are.
swooping in. It dodges out of the way, and then glass fangs dip into you.
Or do they?
Or do they?
Oh, yeah, they do.
Oh yeah.
They do with a +2. That does hit. And let's see here, glass fangs, damage. So it is a 5, but it has an ability called Armor Shredding Shards. So it basically means that it basically marks an additional armor slot. Even if you choose not to use armor, it will take away one of your armor slots.
That's nasty. Well, I mean, a 5 only gets me minor damage anyway, so I wouldn't necessarily. I always forget that you can use one to just cancel it out to nothing, which is something I probably.
Yeah, if it's only minor damage, then yeah.
Yeah. But I'm gonna have to pay 2 armor slots for that rather than 1.
Mm-hmm.
But I do like the
Cost fallacy.
idea of those glass teeth kind of chipping on Keedo's metal flesh. So I think I'm gonna pay the 2 armor and have the glass snake like dodge out the way, whip out, bite into my arm, but like have it just kind of be a glancing blow and chip its teeth. But Keedo's like really thrown off his balance by this and kind of like he was doing like a kind of graceful swoop into the attack, but he's totally kind of thrown out by this and kind of drops into a little circle and has to come flying back around again.
Nice. All right, I'm going to spend a fear on its ability Spitter, which basically means that I can roll a d6 when it's in the spotlight on a 5 or higher. It basically like spits acid, and everyone in front of the snake within far range must succeed on an agility reaction roll. Take 1d4 physical damage.
Sorry, could you say everyone in front within far?
Only if I roll a
You
5.
agreed though that I'm below it on the mountain, right?
No, I'm just.
Yeah.
It's just one of those moments where I'm trying to come to terms with the mechanics and the reality. Is it spitting down the entire cliff face?
Well, it depends where it points. I mean, you've got Keedo in the
It's
sky,
just-
Billy
perhaps
Lark's
it's
next to
nastier
it.
than I first pictured.
But imagining
That's
we're on
what
the
I'm
ground.
saying.
Imagining we're on the ground, picturing how far we know far is. That's like
Yeah,
a
Delian
totem pole
Company found to be no
find-
more.
like,
Like, sure,
Exactly.
it's not like it doesn't sound that strong. It just sounds like.
might be.
Right. Well,
Anyway,
let's jump to Meunier. You wanted a climb roll, didn't you?
have you rolled your d6 to see if you spit?
Oh, do I get to it now? When this? Yeah, I guess I'll do it now. Why not?
Yeah, I thought you spent a fear to do that.
Well, I did do that. So that's it's gonna be 1d4 on both you and Billy. The 4.
Billy is dead.
Oh, Billy! He's certainly
Billy
seeing
just-
the real world now, isn't he?
Yeah, his face swells and then explodes. So that is there's another 4 damage on you, Keedo, and another armor shredded.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fizzed away a bunch of my metal plating. But yeah, I'm not going to pay the extra, so I do take that 1 HP.
Okay, chipping
through to some wiring.
him away. And Billy has 3 armor, so that's good. So I'll mark his. And yeah, may as well use up his armor while it's still there. All right, Meunier.
Meunier is going to try and give Keedo another window, like opportunity, where this snake's head's not pointing towards him. And so I'm going to try and also I'm enjoying having a sheet that actually has abilities on it. So I'm sorry, I just want to click all the buttons this sheet has, because Bernard didn't. So I'm going to try and provoke the glass snake.
Ooh.
And try and use Troublemaker against it if I get a success. But I make a presence roll against them. Once per rest on a success, I roll a number of d4s equal to your proficiency, and the target must mark stress equal to the highest number rolled.
Oh my goodness.
So I will try and make that presence roll first, and because I'm liking clicking buttons, I would like to use an experience again here, please. Of size doesn't matter, because I am a tiny little simian trying to provoke with a bestial scream. I'm not trying to shout anything at it, I'm just assuming, whether that's right or wrong, that this thing doesn't speak the same language. So I'm just trying to provoke it with a bestial scream, which is why I'd like to, say size doesn't matter to add some oomph.
I mean, monkeys screaming is quite scary.
And they do it to each other,
used
don't they? To warn each other.
Yeah. So, it's just normal roll. 19 with hope.
Nice.
Is that a success?
Yes.
In which case, I will roll 2d4, and whichever of these 2d4 is higher is how much stress damage this thing takes.
Oh, I thought that was you earlier, but it was Keedo. Got a
Yeah,
4.
sorry, that was my prayer dice.
Oh, well, not that one. Hopefully I can roll higher than that on this one. Only 2.
You did.
Oh, yes.
I was
That really
hoping
confused
for.
me as
I
well.
rolled
I was
higher, but
certain that was you.
can I? Yeah, no, sorry. It was the Keedo's one, wasn't actually Keedo's. That was mine. The 4th one.
That's 2 stress to it.
2 stress to it.
Interesting. All right. Let's go over to.
Is that a good interesting or a bad interesting?
Let's go over to the cat. In the hat.
Yes.
In the robe.
Katari, having a jolly good time climbing this hill.
Yeah. About as successful as my cat is trying to climb stuff.
To be fair, I have seen Kiki fail to jump on the kitchen counter a number of times, and it is hilarious. Ooh, I'm trying to think what she would actually do in this situation. I think priority. I was thinking probably would be able to get a magical shot probably on the snake from where she is. I imagine easily anyway, clinging onto the side of the mountain. So, or at least would certainly struggle to wield a staff or a spell book effectively. So I think the only thing that makes sense for us to be doing is just trying to scrabble up this bloody rope.
Yeah.
So I
You
guess we're
can't
gonna
dimension
do that.
door again?
Well, she could, but I kind of just imagine. Well, maybe she would be thinking, I've practiced a couple of times.
The worst that could happen.
Yeah, that's true. I think so. She managed to cling on and find at least a little outcrop to stand on. Perhaps still holding. Oh, and she's not really holding onto the rope because we said it fell. Holding onto the rope as it dangles below her. once again trying to cast it's not Dimension Door, that's from the other game. Arcane Door. But I'm just going to roll a different spell that actually has an action for
I bet it has a cool scene as well.
Ooh, well, it's the whole book of Vagras, but that does actually show the Dimension Door in use.
Book of Vagras. There you go.
Vagras, yeah. So let's have a little look at that.
Vagra.
It's exactly like you imagine portals to be from things out there like Portal.
D&D film. Yeah, or Portal. Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna roll an ice spike roll, but I'm actually looking for a 13, not a 12, as is suggested by the.
Oh.
Oh, it hasn't added my bonus
Up on
again.
you.
Okay, so nothing seems to be adding my bonuses, but that would be a success on
Yes.
a 15.
Very
More
nice.
fear for the Fear Factory.
Hey, he's maxed it out.
You can
Nearly.
you can in your next log that you submit to the developers, you can let them know that all the spells are crap again. That's my technical feedback.
Yeah.
But yeah, they just don't seem to have spell. The spellcast rolls are not spellcast rolled properly. However, she does manage to open another arcane door.
Oh, very nice.
Hoping that she can see the top of the great glass snake mountain now.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you 3 ticks there for getting to the
Way.
top. And you go through this portal and you see Keedo like flying around midair, like fighting this glass snake that's kind of snapping its fangs everywhere, and Billy Larks is hiding behind a rock trying to pump up his bagpipes so he can join the fight with his support abilities.
Oh shit, he's got bagpipes as well. That's what we
Of course he's got pipes. He's what
Damn it,
the
pipes.
company mascot.
Yeah, and we did say we wanted Atreides bagpipes as the company battle music. So
That's true.
nice. Do we let's keep the spotlight on you then, Veyn. Let's see you.
Well, I do indeed think she steps out of the portal, flustered and irritated at all of the goings on.
Yeah.
And takes one look at this glass snake and thinks that needs to die.
But how beautiful
so
I look in its reflection.
So I think that the natural thing to do, and I'm hoping that she can maneuver herself to an advantageous position while it's shooting at Keedo, and she will attempt to then power push the little fucker off the cliff. Hopefully, it's distracted enough for her to do that.
Oh yes, sir.
So let's do that. I'm gonna add my bonus here, and hopefully that'll then work. Oh, for the love of God!
Oh dear.
Bonuses?
Why? No, I've added my bonus already this time.
Oh.
This is a
Lovely.
real shame, isn't it?
We got hope.
At least
I did get a hope. Yeah, well, I suppose it is just simply too nimble. And as she gets into position to blast it off the cliff, it just wriggles out and is perhaps just caught a glancing blow.
Yeah, I think you push it and it goes poof, and it kind of ripples, but it doesn't move. And can I ask you, because we are Theatre of the Mind, since Mikey's not here today, so we can't complain, but how much distance would you like to be away from the melee?
Well, I'd like to be further. However, the power push spell is a close range attack, so she would have had to maneuver around and get fairly close to the little fucker.
Okay.
And if the spotlight wants to stay on her, and she just try something else with the book, then she can. But I recognise that it might not.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend some fear. I'm gonna grab the spotlight, Mr. Snacky, and he is going to slither closer to you, Veyn, giving you a little snaky wink as it slithers around to you, and in between, and then Keedo's nearby, and Billy Larks is there, and he's going to do the spinning serpent attack. So I make an attack against all targets within very close range.
See, that sounds really cool, but when you try to picture what that looks like, it's really silly. Like, around which axis is it spinning?
I don't think it's like a dreidel. I think it's like literally just like flicking its tail everywhere, and yeah, and all of it's like muscle. Made glass, right? So it's quite sharp. Keedo, what's your defense evasion?
I'm at 8, sir.
Wow, that's really bad. Okay, so you get hit. Here's some damage for you, sir. That is 5 plus the armor shred.
My armor is not looking good.
And Veyn
We'll take the... Oh,
dodges damage again.
Why do you have such low evasion?
I think she needs something to go her way today.
I think I might have got the evasion wrong somehow, but I like
What's
Maybe
your
not.
what armor are you using?
chainmail. It's -1 to evasion.
Oh, then yeah, that is probably right
Yeah.
then.
And base is 9, right? So
So Billy Larks gets his armor shred, takes a point of hit point damage as he gets cut by the glass snake. Let's go back down the mountain. Let's see Meunier. You're gonna finally reach the top, mate. Mon ami.
I don't know if I want to right now. Weirdly, I'm not getting caught up in all this bullshit, so maybe I'm quite happy further down the mountain.
Maybe this character just avoids fights.
Yeah.
what he would do.
No, he's right for a
No,
backstabbing, isn't he?
I think we already established. Well, we did establish that like hitting the thing's bad, though, isn't it? Or was that just a special thing it did on Keedo earlier when Keedo was
No,
punished?
when it attacks, it shreds armor, but there's no. It doesn't damage you
Okay.
on hit.
Oh, in that case, then yeah, I guess I will try and. I'm also going to assume everyone else is technically in melee range of this thing right now, where it's gotten into in front of everyone.
Very close, yeah.
No. I think explicitly it's probably within melee range of someone.
Of
Ideally one person, because then I can use a sneaky roguey thing.
sure.
Um,
Let's say
right,
that.
Well,
right,
it's
rogues
certainly
do techni-
it's trying to constrict several members of the party at once. It must be.
Yeah.
But like
Close, right.
classical D&D, there is sneak attack in this, which is when. Well, I guess if it's not
If
facing
they're already
me,
engaged in melee, yeah.
but also if this snake is facing all of them and I'm crawling up from behind it, then I guess I am hidden / cloaked from it, which
Yeah.
would also be justification for my sneak attack anyway.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
yeah, I guess I need to climb.
You
I
do.
appreciate I need to make a roll to climb first, but I would also like to go and stab this fucker in the back.
Yes, I think if you make the climb and you complete my clock, I will give you spotlight for that.
Ooh.
Those are my terms.
I'm not using. Obviously, we already used the grappling hook, so I'm not calling that one. So I'm just rolling with advantage this time from the Simia.
Just advantage.
Just advantage. Ah, giving you the fear though.
Ah.
The fear bank is so full, and yet my hope bank so empty.
Yeah, that Skelly
It's
Knight
really reflective of
did
real
me a
life.
solid. All right,
Assuming
yeah,
I'm okay to make an attack against it though.
you reach the top.
And then whilst this thing is doing its bullshit spinning, hitting everyone, Meunier is going to try and run in and stab this thing right in the back.
Nice. What weapon? you wield?
It'll be drawing 2 little daggers. One dagger slightly bigger than the other dagger.
The classic.
Classic.
Can't go wrong with that.
Classic JRPG setup.
Never trust a rogue with equally sized daggers.
Hmm.
Oh.
That 13 your total?
More fear.
I am max now.
That is with bonuses.
That is with bonuses.
Yeah.
Your daggers slide off glass shell
Oh shit.
creature. Oh, actually, I should say as well, I spent a point of stress to do the spinny attack, which means I am at max stress now on the glass snake.
Ooh.
Oh.
Does that have any further
enjoy it.
effects other than not being able to do stress things?
Yes, that means if I take stress damage, I take it as HP damage.
Roger.
Yeah.
Oh, if I'd rolled anything nicer than a 2, I'd have maxed out the stress already then. Is that why you went interesting after I only got a 2 on doing stress points?
Yes, I imagine so.
You don't have an experience that can help you backstab?
I'm quite happy to call in size doesn't matter again. I have already used it once, but
I mean, that's, yeah. I mean, I think everything is bigger than you, isn't it? In this world.
this thing is significantly bigger, right? Like,
It
or
is
at least
true.
if I got that wrong from the picture, I've used that as to be, I am very tiny in comparison to this giant thing. I'm not going to be calling size doesn't matter against, like, if it was me fighting.
Yeah,
Veyn or
go on, and
Keedo,
I want
it
to.
was
I want
a
to
little
see a
bigger.
backstab. Go on, you can have it.
Thank you. Then add a +2 to that. So I'm assuming by that little cheeky
Yes.
nudge that would have been enough.
Yes, the difficulty is 14. Tanky boy. Damage.
Yeah. there we
Whoa.
go.
So
Oh.
many dies.
What the shit?
Christ. Hang on, you're gonna have to talk us through this, Hodge. But
I rolled well.
You've literally nearly rolled max on all the dice. But yeah, that's.
Feels that yeah. Well, man, that does actually feel like there is one too many there.
Yeah, it
For
does.
some reason, it's added an extra D8. The 7 shouldn't count. I
Okay.
just want to punish myself on that one.
I was only 20 then.
Just the 20.
Oh
there,
no,
is
it's
it?
correct. No, because we have 2 proficiency, so no, that is correct. Yes, that number is accurate because we have
Oh.
2 proficiency now, so that does actually become 2d8 plus the sneak attack, which is 2d6.
Ollie, I'm
plus-
worried that my character is too min-maxed. It's a little bit too gamey. I think I need to, like, make a new character, sub it in immediately. Like, it doesn't matter. We can work the story stuff
Yeah.
around a bit. I want to not be
Yeah.
too powerful, right?
Yeah.
I swear I tried. This is much less bullshitty than Bernard was meant to be. And now I'm
That's that
just- that is, to be
disintegration
fair,
wave spell I was talking about.
I have just rolled really high on that. That's
Yeah.
some fortunate luck of near enough maxed out all those dice.
I mean, look,
Yeah.
I think we're all glad if you're going to take the stake down. But equally, what the fuck?
that was a lucky roll with some
Well,
sneak attack on it.
The interesting thing is because of the damage thresholds.
You can't
Even though you rolled
So
20,
it's still,
Yeah.
like,
17
severe.
over the severe damage threshold, it's still only 3 HP.
I
mean, if you could-
system in that regard.
Yeah,
There
if
must
you
be
could
something
split
in
up your
there for, like,
attacks.
if you do
I mean, it
double.
cuts both ways, though, doesn't it? Yeah, you get stomped
Yeah.
on by a dragon and take 50 damage.
Yeah,
I'm a hero, baby.
yeah. Well,
Can't
I'm
watch
gonna spend fear to, since you're all now lovely in range once again. I'm gonna spend a point of stress, but it is a point of HP, and it's going to spin to win. So on the monkey,
Oh.
there's a 19
Oh.
hit.
Yes, 19 hits all of us.
But this is on
Even I've got no bullshit this time.
this is on the Monkai. So that's 5 damage for you, and
I'm gonna use
take
a
an extra
bunch of
armor slot.
on,
it shreds your armor. Keedo.
Oh, is that only if I use armor or if
No,
I just
it's-
take a point of HP?
No,
So
it's
regardless, I'm
any
either taking 2 armor slot or 1
Yep.
HP plus 1 armor slot.
Keedo's
Mrs.
finally managed to dodge one hit from this snake.
Veyn gets away with it again.
Oh, ah,
Billy Larks
16 winks.
also gets away with it. All right, nice. So,
I mean, this thing has just been like near fatally stabbed.
yeah.
and it's just like
I feel that
writhing in
is
its.
fair, yeah.
It's writhing in its death throes. Oh, and I need to roll my spitter dice though as well. Oh, I took the spitty dice off. That's a shame. All right, who wants to probably Veyn or Keedo next?
Veyn would like to succeed at a roll today, if possible.
You can do no damage or take no damage.
Yeah, Veyn's just not really here, but I think
Yeah.
I think I like having once again nimbly dodged the constricting snake. Draws out her staff and just powers up for a. I think because I like the way with like again it's very kind of like whatever you want the theatre to be, but I like with the staff that she's been using it sometimes to cast beams of energy, but also she can also sort of energize it in its own way. I'm not saying it's a thunder hammer or anything, but that sort of thing. Channeling into the staff and trying to hit this thing with it while it spins around. So I don't know if this is going to add bonuses on or not, so I'll just roll it first to see.
Looks good.
It is good. And did it add the bonuses? It did add the bonuses. Default that. So that is a
What was
hit
stuff?
with great staff attack. That
is a
is
hit.
now. It's a powerful weapon, but it's only D6 damage, so it's 2d6s. Take the highest.
Nice.
Which is good because that is a 6.
Nice. That is enough to finish off the last hit point of the glass snake.
Finally.
And I think where it connects on its body, it just you hear like this crack, and then suddenly, and all along its body it just shatters, like safety glass.
Oh, like a Prince Rupert's drop.
Don't know what that is?
Oh yes.
You ever heard
Prince
of a Prince
Rupert.
Rupert drop? They're really interesting. Google it afterwards.
Okay,
Yeah,
I will.
very interesting.
I shall. Probably, if I remember. Nice. All right. So you're all safely at the top.
Keedo
Yeah,
is not happy at all.
you're just like
Keedo was like-
steaming.
Swoop
Hissing.
down to a landing, which will be a messy landing. And like you hear like crunching and like sandy scraping of joints
Whoa.
as he's kind of trying to get himself back together. His shoulder's not quite right. Like
Oh yeah. You just hear Bernard shout, "All good? Everything good?"
I like to think that Veyn, a little bit,
Teleports into shield everyone.
little bit focused on herself, as she's probably want to do, but it finally kills the glass snake, and then it's like, don't like claiming, tennis to my robes and everything. I just had these repaired. This is not going to be good when we get there to Hilltop, and then like sees Keedo shambling over, and
acid
quickly.
melted metal just dripping off his arm. Like, sorry, Milo, carry on.
I think he just sees Keedo shambling over and thinks, oh, and sort of like politician mode kicks back in, and she zips it. And Keedo, I hope you're doing well after the fight. I see maybe you took a blow or two.
Don't want to talk about it.
Oh, right. Won't be recording any of this in the books. Simply says party slew glass snake.
I think you'll find I did most of it, but sure, let's call it a team effort.
Yeah, you
Think
maybe
everything
like
in the
backstabbed
field is
the
team effort.
crack through the glass that Veyn then shattered, maybe. Exact
Yeah.
spot.
combo attack.
Which does exist in this game, but you need to spend like 3 hope to do it.
Let you know if I've ever got more than one.
Yeah. Billy Larkspur's like rubbing his like cut arm, where he's holding his bagpipes. He says, "Well, if you're not going to write about it, story master, I will write a song about this epic fight atop this cliff. I shall call it The Reflection of the Snake, or something."
Billy, you are very good with that lute of yours, but I think perhaps you should, whilst also showing you the road, maybe also get you to read a few books and learn some better prose.
Well, I look forward to that.
The bottom.
Huh?
You mean the loot that is at the bottom of the cliff now?
What?
Oh, there was a little incident. I did try and bring it for you.
To buy a new one in Hilltop, all I've got is his bagpipes. Takes 15 minutes to start playing.
I'm sure there'll be
You know how
plenty
to
of
play them.
time on the road.
All right. Meunier, you lead the party along the tops of the cliffs, and sure enough, as you've reached the top, it is actually some sort of plateau. It's like quite flat once you've reached the top, and it's almost like vegetation growing up here. And as you travel, I'll end on this, we can add more details later about what you do after the fight, but as you continue to walk for some hours across this plateau, you see something large in the distance. And as you approach Keedo, it's something that you've never seen before, but perhaps affects you most. And you come across large mechanical creature,
Oh.
long since dead. And that's where we'll end.
Ooh. It is quite large looking.
Really somber.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe Meunier can use size doesn't matter to investigate it. Oh, I didn't listen to that. Sick burn.
I think we might have lost. Oh no, there he is.
Hodge, I sick burned you.
Sorry, I turned away for one thing to stare at the picture, and then I missed what you burned me with.
I said you can use size doesn't matter to investigate it.
Oh, thanks. You asked me, have you got an experience relevant? I'm not taking the burn for doing what you wanted.
You arrive at the gigantic metropolis it is your mission to conquer. Size doesn't matter. I am smaller than the city.
Mm-hmm.
You asked me, and then I only got the big ass numbers because of the justification you asked for.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack you with a horde of halflings.
That fair fight, fine.
Size doesn't matter. Yeah, I thought this was a really cool scene because, like, I know we discussed Clanks, but I know something we also talked about was lost technology, like forgotten technology, and maybe
definitely
there were big ass Clanks You know, maybe not. Maybe this is something else, something new. I don't know.
Ass clanks.
Yeah,
Completely had
bigassclanks.com.
never- Rule 34.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'd never considered the possibility that there were clanks that weren't vaguely humanoid size and shape. But
Yeah,
it makes perfect sense that there might have been.
yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yes.
That is interesting. Yeah, I think something Veyn will probably want to have a think about next time as well. Certainly, just generally discovering these things would be of great interest to her too.
Yeah. Mikey can get his head around it eventually, maybe.
So it's like it's big and it's old.
But it's a
Who
robot.
put it there?
Robots are from the future?
Future.
I don't know.
Future. I'm just asking. Just asking questions.
Nice. Cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was hell-raising for a session that was climb a cliff.
Yeah. I mean, what really genuinely interesting, because it was like, yes, it was a fight, but it was more of like a dynamic encounter
Yeah.
than anything else. And I thought that was very cool, actually.
Yeah, it's what I really like about their kind of environment things, because it's like a set piece, right? And it's like you know, like crossing a river, for example, and it gives you examples of enemies that could turn up based on that environment. So very cool.
And it's nicer than, on the one side, a D&D extended skill check applied to a setting, and on the other side, something like a heart delve.
Yeah, exactly.
Where there's a target number of skill successes you've got to get to, and it's the GM's job to just make that boring number thing be an adventure. This is sort of somewhere in the middle, and is quite nice.
Mm-hmm. My thoughts precisely. Yeah.
Well,
Good job, Matt and a team. Nice. Well, yeah, let's leave it there. Pick it up next week. Solo adventurers, solo adventure party. Nice.
Nice.
Oh, important. I will not be here next week, because I will be flying to Gen Con.
Okay.
But I will be back for the following week, because I'm flying back on the Monday morning.
Okay. Okay.
Apology.
It's all right. I might have to.
Feel free to autopilot Keedo.
Yeah. Maybe.
He's got
Yeah. Got no bloody armor, mate.
Yeah, he ain't got no armor. Yeah, if we do have a downtime, I'm setting the orders in advance now that he's going to want to fix his armor as a priority.
Yeah, you should be able to, with the short rest, I think, is it 1d4 you roll, isn't it? Plus your proficiency? Your tier?
Doing a short rest now?
No, I'm just saying because we've decided
just
that
let me
when we're
get that.
journeying, you don't get long rests, but there will be short
Yeah.
rest opportunities.
1d4 plus tier.
Right, cool.
Tier 2.
Yes.
Oh, but I get the benefits of long rest from a short rest.
Oh, yeah. So you do.
So I just repair all armor.
Yeah. Turbo repair.
Which is nice. Awesome. Thanks, OTP. That was really fun.
All good.
Very enjoyed that. Thanks for letting me make what I thought was less bullshit character and then rolled some bullshit.
I'm sure it will be.
At
It would be
least I
very
had
funny
some
that your
dramatic.
first roll
was
just
now
an absolute-
dramatic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'll always maintain that you doing cool stuff is better than you stopping stuff from happening.
Yeah.
There is now
Makes
cost
sense.
consequence for everyone else.
Yeah, it's definitely way more fun that way. And it is even though you did a ridiculous roll and did a ridiculous damage, the system it negates that into just good. So bullshit you out of that one, he said. thinking probably shouldn't issue Hodgie a challenge.
I mean, yeah, do you mean to click the other buttons that I didn't click today?
Oh
I've
dear.
got 2 more domain cards to come up.
Probably just social situations, right? Spy Master?
One of them is. One of them's definitely more social. To be fair, the other one I've picked for it for social situation. But it does have a combat ability, but I picked it for the first half, which is make a spirit carry things for me.
Nice.
Liked the idea of having a spirit carry stuff around for me rather than me
So
have to do
tactile.
any.
Nice. And I'll let you guys take the lead on if you want Billy to actually be a part of a battle or not. We can more of the NPC who's just there.
I like that he should have an arc. I quite like the idea that Keedo's quite dismissive of him, but like over time builds respect for him.
Yeah. Nice. Maybe I'll let you decide what domain cards he gets as well when he levels up.
Yeah. Fun.
Learn this, Billy. Hark this.
Veyn was like, read some fucking books.
True, actually. And they do share a domain, so he could get
I was
the
gonna say
That's
codex
true.
domain stuff.
he
Yeah.
does get codex. He can actually get books.
Because the other one is wordsmith, I think, the other subclass, so.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, there we go. We could teach him a thing or two. I like the narrative that maybe he is actually quite bad at songwriting.
I think he's like,
Maybe that
he's a bit like, good enough for the taverns kind of thing. Like, he could do Wonderwall, which has been fine for now.
But now he's amongst the officers.
Until it's a fucking Mozart. Alright, chaps.
GG's.
GG, pals. Thanks, Ollie.
Take it easy.
Good night.
Yeah, catch you next time.